Good morning everyone, my name is Alex Dodds and this is an HST going to King's Cross. Welcome to episode 67 of Dodds Diaries. Today is Thursday the 7th of December. It's not long till Christmas now. The time is now coming up towards 6:10 in the morning, and today I am going down to Manchester for a day out. I haven't done a day out down there since October of 2014. I have been through it twice since. Now, down there I'll be riding around on the Metrolink tram system. There are some branches that have opened since then that I'm yet to do. I think there's one across Exchange Square. I think also the airport branch has opened. Also I think East Didsbury, that's opened as well. But anyway, I'm going to go and I'll do some of them today. Hopefully I'll be meeting up with one of my friends as well. He'll be joining us. Now, starting here at Cheshire Street, we get the 0613 to Manchester Victoria Station. We get down there for 8:30. Now, I am actually a little bit nervous about this outing. After what happened in May this year, it's given us a few goosebumps. And the fact I've also got to go into the very heart of where it happened as well. So it has made me nervous in that, but rise above it. It's going to be a nice day today. This is also my last video diary of 2017, so also in the way this will be like my Christmas special as well, which I'm doing earlier than usual this year because I'm going to be working pretty much most of December and I'm just going to be too busy to do anything else. So I'm going to stay happy today. Here comes the 0613 to Liverpool Lime Street via Manchester Victoria. Now, have I got a refurbished Class 185? We'll have a look. Yes, I do. Okay, I'll show you. This is one of the refurbished Class 185s, and here's what we've got. New seat covers. Plug-in sockets now on every seat rather than just tables. Improved lighting, new colours. All in all, it looks fantastic.
Once again, this is the 744 Transpennine service for Manchester Victoria and Liverpool. Next stop being Huddersfield. It's the street to Huddersfield, Manchester Victoria and Liverpool. All passengers who rode across the gates and please have your tickets and travel documents ready for inspection. Please remain in that first class combination. It's your first class seat. arriving at Manchester Victoria. Changing Manchester Victoria for connections to Salford, stations to Newton Mills and Millstown, services to Hayton. Change also for services to Blackburn, services for Preston and Blackpool. Change also for connection to the Metrolink to Rochdale, connection to the Metrolink to Oldham, and connection to the Metrolink to Bury. If you leave us here at Manchester Victoria, could you please remember to take it with you and make the step down from the train to the platform. I'd also like to apologise for the late arrival. We are arriving at Manchester Victoria approximately 6 minutes late. This is due to us forward slow moving trains between Huddersfield and Manchester Victoria. Apologies for any inconvenience. If you leave us here at Manchester, please remember to take it with you. Make the step down to the platform. You will need your tickets ready for automatic gates to allow you to leave the station. Manchester Victoria will be the next stop.
Right, now in Manchester, I'm at Victoria Station. It's now 8:43. We've got a Class 158 coming in here. It's a refurbished one. 158754. We've got a Pacer just there, 2 Pacers, and the Metrolink trains are just over there. We got another Pacer, and there was a 319 just gone there. We'll be here for about maybe half an hour at least. I don't want to be in this station too long. You know, this station feels really eerie now, and I'm getting goosebumps, and I'm almost starting to cry a little. As you know, just up here is the Manchester Arena. About 7 months ago, it's one of the worst ever terrorist attacks in this country since the 7/7 bombing. It was a suicide bomb who detonated at the end of the Ariana Grande concert. So I pay my respects to them. But my late grandma always said to me, life still goes on. And it does go on. It's nearly Christmas. It's a time of peace, joy, and happiness. should feel of all the happy things in life, nothing stops me from going anywhere. Look at Paris. I went there, had no problems. I come down here and have no problems. Everything will be absolutely fine. So now we move on. Should be meeting up with my mate Adam later on. When I finish here, I'll then go and do the Metrolink to Rochdale.
Transpennine Express, 55 Northern service to Blackburn, Mills Hill, Castleton, Rochdale, Smithy Bridge, Littleborough, Todmorden, Burnley Manchester Road, Rose Road, Accrington and Blackburn. This train has 2 carriages.
Right, it's now coming up to 9:20, so what I'm going to do now is wait 10 minutes and get an off-peak ticket, a day ticket. That'll get us around on the Metrolink and the train. I'm going to go and do the Rochdale line. It goes via Oldham, which originally was part of the National Rail Network until October 2009. Or no, I think it was around December of that year. And then afterwards it was closed for a long while, and now it's part of the Metrolink network. I'm going to bail out of this station. It just feels eerie around here. But you know what? I'm alright. Yes, there was a security guy who was just doing his rounds, but he was alright. Maybe I should have asked beforehand. I know I forgot. But anyway.
We're now approaching Oldham Monks, where you can change for local buses.
Right, I'm now at Rochdale. It's now coming up to 20 to 11. It is really, really cold here. We're on the very edge of the Pennines. And one thing I can definitely say is we're definitely in a proper, like, northern industrial town area. Went through some other places and they look like different to my neck of the woods. I do about maybe 20-30 minutes here. And then I'm going to go back into Manchester city centre. Now, that tram ride was good. Must have took about maybe 30-40 minutes. That's one branch done. Then all I need to do is the airport, the Bury and East Didsbury lines. I've done the Ashton, well, Droylsden, then on to Ashton. I've also done the Eccles and the Altrincham lines as well. get this class 158 back to Victoria, and it's 752. This is what I love, the sound of a 158. Right, back at Victoria now, and onto the Metrolink we go again. This time into the city centre, Piccadilly Gardens.
This is a service to Piccadilly. The next stop will be Market Street.
Right, I'm now at Market Street Stop, in the heart of Manchester city centre, and special guest Adam Cutts has joined us, and he'll be he'll be seeing us at various points throughout the day. As we'll be doing our different ways and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna have some dinner because I'm starving. Then
My keys.
Yeah. Then I'll probably do some. I'll go to other place and I'll do Piccadilly Station later on as well. Oops, I just stood on his foot by mistake there. Right, onwards and upwards. So here I am on the junction at Piccadilly Gardens. See, this tram's going to Altrincham. There's one going on a different line that's going to Piccadilly. That one there. Market Street Stop's just round there. One's just going along the Mosby Street, I think. There's another one coming to Piccadilly. You see, on this junction, this is one of the best places to get pretty much all the trams going. Very frequent. This is Market Street. As you can see, we've got the Christmas markets on.
Yeah.
Just next to it is the Arndale Shopping Centre. And also nearby there's a newer tram line that opened this year. We'll go and have a look at that later on. This is Exchange Square, and this is Exchange Square tram stop. This is the one of the newest lines of the system. It was opened earlier on this year. They built this to ease congestion on the rest of the line. It's also allowed for increased services as well.
Service to Piccadilly. The next stop will be Piccadilly, where this service terminates.
So basically you go to the station. And is that, yeah, and from there to the Oldham.
So what, is that all recording? Is that all recording for the tram?
Oh no, it says on the front.
But it's not when it shows that one.
Yeah, it says that on the front Oldham. I think first thing we do is just go back to Piccadilly.
So this one's going to Piccadilly.
Yeah, and then take the other to the website, bring it, and then wait for the tram to the same platform, bring it this one.
So we don't have the same platform on this. Where is this one?
Just go back to the same platform, and then you get that one for watching them.
Okay.
Yeah, fix it.
Pricing that way. Thank you. It's always the first time.
That's alright, don't worry. I'll see you.
So when we saw that tram, just
Yeah, I know what you mean, and I
Piccadilly, where you can change the services to Ashton, National Rail and Metro Shuffle.
First. If you're watching, it's the 13:30 Arriva Trains Wales service to your favourite place, Tenby.
This is a platform demonstration. The 13:38 Northern service to
Right, here I am at Piccadilly Station. It's 25 past 1. I've signed in, I've got the badge on, no problem. We'll do about at least an hour and a bit here. So let's have a look and see what we've got. 2 Class 150s there. Now the one on the right is a 150 oblique 2, and the one on the left is a 150 oblique 01, and there's a 185 just leaving there. Got a Virgin Pendolino there, that'll go to London Euston. There's that Arriva Trains Wales service to 10B that's in there. That's an extension of the Carmarthen service. I got one of them trains to Cardiff September last year. And there's another Class 185 coming out there. now gone 2:15. I'm gonna finish this there. I'm surprised how much I can get within 50 minutes. It's getting really, really cold out here. I'm glad I got my jumper on. I'm gonna catch a train to the airport. Might do a bit there, and then from there I can catch one of the trams and do the airport branch. Right, we're going to get the 1452 Transpennine service to the airport.
Welcome to this Transpennine Express service to Manchester Airport. For your safety and security, this train is fitted with CCTV. Please keep your belongings with you or in sight at all times. If you notice any unattended items or anything suspicious, please inform a member of staff. Safety information is displayed above the entrance doors throughout this train. Please familiarise yourself with the location of the emergency exits and equipment in your carriage. Manchester Airport, where this train terminates. Please remember to collect all your belongings when leaving the train. Terminal numbers for all flights are displayed at the exit from the station. Customers with large or heavy items of luggage are advised to use the lifts provided at this station.
Right, I'm now at Manchester Airport Station. It's now 3:15. The last time I was here was way back in my early days. It was October 2009, actually, during my third series. And since then, there's been one or two changes. Probably been one or two hotels opened, like the Clayton Hotel just up here. And also now, the Metrolink tram system is now extended to here as well. Although I think the trams from here, they still only go as far as Deansgate, Castlefield. So far, no problems. The train services are frequent here. It's run by Transpennine Express. It's also served by Northern and Transpennine Wales. So I'll probably be here for half an hour, and then I think I'll jump on one of the Metrolink trams. We got this Metrolink to Deansgate, and the heavens have opened. Look at it.
This is a service to Deansgate Castlefield. The next stop will be Peel Hall.
One seat. Right when you get there, yeah. But you take breaks and stuff like that. When you got the car, it's like you just ram it and stuff. Yeah. Well, we've left stuff there, right, to watch. So whenever we go out there, we've got like a bag full of stuff. Well, we still need to take one suitcase, but yeah.
This is a service to Deansgate Castlefield. The next stop will be Martinscroft.
So right airplane from there, but it started last year or the week before that. It's cheaper than flying from Manchester, so yeah. I was just telling Richard before that, I booked the flights, so forgot that. When I booked the flights with Bonnet, we put that on the credit cards. Just for the safety of it, but that worked out.
What's the visa back?
I don't know why it's different. But you pay like 2% for your visa transaction. So maybe that's the insurance.
Well, I mean, that's presumably traditionally companies more percentage-wise, that's that to actually be able to offer this kind of insurance stuff. And that's why they said there's no insurance. But some of them do it online, particularly the
Right, it's now coming up to 5 o'clock. I've now brought myself up to Media City UK here in Salford, just outside of Manchester city centre. I've been here twice in the daytime, but I've not been here in the dark. And have a look. Lit up at night, this is absolute. This is brilliant, this. Keys. Studios ITV is just over there. Somewhere in there they make Coronation Street, which my man watches all the time. And we've got the BBC studios here as well. Hey, all these buildings lit up at night. This looks fantastic. So I'm going to enjoy myself here for a little bit.
It's pretty expensive, isn't it?
Right, I've had some fun round here. Now I'm going to catch a tram back into Manchester city centre. Had to retreat from the rain at one point by going in the lorry because it was just wet and windy, but got to ease it off.
6 months and then, like we have desk changes. Why don't you shuffle the doctors then? So that everyone has a different, so you can see how people work with different tools in the band, do you know what I mean? Oh, mine are a bit higher spinning mostly when George is on. Always. It just goes to show that it's not that I can't do it, I can do it when I've got the tools. My PBs have always been like George is and you know everyone's target is the same, but you don't all have the same tools. Yeah. That's not fair, is it? Just because you've exceeded it, now you've got to do that all the time. It's not your target, is it? It's not going to talking realistic expectations. Yeah.
I don't even know what that's on the email. I did something again, but I didn't feel, you know what I mean? I'm not going to have that email.
It's now 7 o'clock. I'm in the city at Exchange Square, just next to the Christmas markets. I'm on the newest extension of the tram network. I've been fed. Still got about 2 hours to go till I go home. So I'm just going to kill time, maybe some tram bashing and looking around. There's a tram going there. That one's going to East Didsbury. Last tram ride of tonight, get this one back to Piccadilly.
He's taken on my house.
We are now approaching Piccadilly Gardens, where you can change for services to Oldham, Media City UK and Eccles, and local bus services. This is a service to Piccadilly. The next stop will be Piccadilly, where this service terminates.
Walked over the canal, but I think that's close next to it. Find out.
We are now approaching Piccadilly, where you can change for services to Ashton, National Rail and Metro Shuttle.
Right, back at Piccadilly Station, up the travelator at all to platform 13-14. Obviously, with our train coming from Liverpool, that's the only platform that can come on anyway. 323, the Pendolino there. Get the 2111 from here back to Chelsea Street, due there at midnight. One thing I love about Piccadilly Station is at night time it's well lit up, and if I'm honest, it does look lovely when it's lit up.
East Midlands trains service to Nottingham.
There's a class 150 down there, and there's a Pendolino just there.
Chesterfield, Alfreton.
I'm standing on 13 and 14, waiting for my train.
Behind the yellow line.
Piccadilly 2111 Transpennine Express service to Newcastle. Train will be calling after Daybridge, Huddersfield, Dewsbury, Leeds, York, Northallerton, Darlington, Durham, Chester Street and Newcastle. We have departed Manchester Piccadilly approximately 7 minutes. Just like to apologise for the inconvenience that this delay is causing. Next stop on this service will be Daybridge.
For your safety and security, this train is fitted with at all times. If you notice any unintentional motion or formality, please inform us at road staff. Safety information is displayed above the entrance doors throughout this train. Please familiarise yourself with the location of the emergency exits and equipment in your carriage.
I'm sure you
Transpennine Express service to Newcastle. This train will be calling at York, Thirsk, Northallerton, Darlington, Durham, Chester Street and Newcastle. For your safety and security. Welcome to this Transpennine Express service to Newcastle. This train will be calling at Thirsk, Northallerton, Darlington, Durham, Chester Street and Newcastle. For your safety and security, this train is fitted with CCTV. Please keep your belongings with you or in sight at all times. If you notice any unattended items or anything suspicious, please inform a member of staff. Safety information is displayed above the entrance doors throughout this train. Please familiarise yourself with the location of the emergency exits and equipment in your carriage. This train is from Newcastle and will be calling at Chester Street and Newcastle.
Right, back at Chesley Street. It's now quarter to midnight. For a change, I've come back from Manchester and it's not raining. That's good. Time to end today's video diary and the last video diary of 2017. So we went down to Manchester today, got the 0613 from here to Manchester Victoria. Started my train spotting there first. It did start in a bit of a sombre mood. It did feel very strange to be standing literally a few metres away from the place where that horrible terrorist attack happened 7 months ago. But life goes on, that's what my late grandma used to say. Nothing stops me going where I want to go. No matter whatever happens, it would never stop me going to the place. I went to Paris this year. I had no problems, I enjoyed that. I've gone to Manchester today. I've even been to London as well and did stuff. No problems at all. Because I'm strong. But anyway, we need to move on. Victoria Station, well, it was good. Got the Class 319s, ex-Thameslink trains, got the usual Northerns, got the Metrolinks. We've been morning peak time. There were more of them coming in and the trams were much more packed. I think I got a freight going through, it must have been a Sander train. After Victoria, I did the Rochdale line via Oldham. Now, it did used to be a national rail line till about 2009 when they shut it, and then it was transformed into a Metrolink platform line. I'm going to make this quick because I'm getting cold. Although I think the line is slightly altered in places. I'm sure the paces wouldn't have gone round tight bends, tighter than, well, more of curve, I should say. So the line does slightly go on a different alignment. Did Rochdale Station for about 20 minutes. Going up to that area gave me a chance to see some proper northern industrial towns on the edge of the Pennines. A lot of history is in them towns. Quite a bit. Got a Class 158 from Rochdale back into Manchester, which was good. Went into the city centre, had me lunch, I'm shivering. Did some tram spotting, stood on the junction at Piccadilly Piccadilly Gardens, and did some footage around there. After we did that, I went to Piccadilly Station and did some train spotting. Did about 50 minutes there. That's all I really needed, just 50 minutes for that station. There was a lot coming in anyway, so I just kept the camera on much of the time, and I got quite a bit in that time. Got a freight, and I got a local on its own as well. Got an East Midlands Trains Class 156 as well, going through. So after Piccadilly Station, I got the train to Manchester Airport, and did some train spotting there for a little bit, and then I did the airport branch from airport to Cornbrook. I missed a little bit out in the video. There were school kids getting on, so I didn't want them to see me with my camera. God knows what they would have done. Then I went to Media City UK in Salford, and to see that area at night time was lovely. All the buildings lit up, all the TV studios and that. I saw the BBC and ITV studios. Had to go in the Lowry to retreat from the bad weather that was going on. It was rainy and windy and very cold. Afterwards went back to Manchester City Centre, looked around the Christmas markets, had me dinner, I had a pint, then got a tram back to Piccadilly Station, got the train from Piccadilly. There were a few rowdy lot. They were drinking. There must have been some sort of a party or something. They got on at Manchester, and they must have got off. Some got off at Leeds, some got off. Might have been York. I do not know. But the train journey was alright. Oh, by the way, I did meet up with Adam Cutts at one point, one of my mates. So it was nice to see him. Now, I'm back home. Well, this is the last video diary of 2017. The next one, well, we go into 2018. There will be a 12th series, but it's not going to be a big one because this rail card I'm on expires in May, and then after that, that's it. No more discounted fares. Unless they bring out the 26 to 30 rail card, which is in East Anglia at the moment, and hopefully they'll roll that out across the country by then. I probably will go somewhere in January. This year for me, I haven't been on many outings. I've been way too busy with work and other commitments. I've worked harder than ever before. I mean, I have done some good places. I went to Edinburgh, went to Dalmeny, that was good. See the Forth Rail Bridge up and close. I did the Cleethorpes branch, been to Nottingham, did the whole of the Cumbrian coastline. But so far, the biggest highlight for me was to go to Paris. That was an amazing place, that, and I would love to go back in a couple of years' time. Now I have a passport. That's now opened the door for further holidays abroad. It may not just be trains, it may be actually proper summer ones. I want to go to Spain, me, Benidorm. That's what I'm thinking. And I would still do Dodds Diary. Dodds Diaries by the seaside in Spain on the Mediterranean. That will be fantastic. I'm actually thinking of doing Brussels, the other Eurostar line, next year. I've been to Aberdeen, got to Inverness this year for the first time, went to Glasgow, and now I've been here today, been to Manchester today. Well, follow me on Twitter, @Dodds4, the link is on the bottom left hand corner of the screen. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in 2018. Good night.